What's up, everyone? If you're like us, you're still crying from Roger Federer announcing his retirement, but it's still a great reason for us to try the Wilson Pro Staff 97 version 13. There are rumblings that there might be a version 14, but for today, we're showing you the latest and greatest, so stay tuned.
The Wilson Pro Staff 97 version 13 has a head size of 97 square inches, which you can tell by the name, an unstrung weight of 315 grams, which equals 11.1 ounces, a swing weight of 321, putting the balance point at 12.6 inches, making this racket 6 points head light. It has an open 16 by 19 pattern, a firm stiffness of 66, and it's a standard 27 inches long with a constant beam of 21.5 millimeters. The stock grip is Wilson Pro Performance, and it comes in a stealthy matte black. The Pro Staff comes in many weights, beginning with the heaviest as the RF 97 Autograph. This variation is not necessarily made for mortal tennis players like us, but more of a collector's racket for Fed fans. This middleweight option in the standard Pro Staff 97 is still very heavy and still designed by Roger himself. The result is one of the most stylistic rackets ever made. Rackets typically had a technology or year in the name, but Roger wanted to be more like Apple and have version 13 track record just like the iPhone. This racket is as legendary as the players who endorse it, as the Pro Staff racket is the winning racket in over 120 ATP titles and counting. You can't help but feel special or impressive while swinging this racket. Little touches from logos on the grommets, matte finishes, model etching, and pinstriping reflective of the first Pro Staff colors show the craftsmanship that went into this racket. Feeling my inner Federer, I even decided to play test the racket with a one-handed backhand instead of my normal two-hander. The Pro Staff 97 is quick through the air, making my forehand that much more accessible, my slice more cutting, and when I dipped the backhand, I was getting new angles of the court. It is so stable and precise. When I timed it well, the outcome was some of the best I ever hit, and understandably, this demanding racket produced some major mistakes when I was off. A lot of my shots were heavier and more pro-like. It made me want to practice and hit the gym just to keep up with the racket. This racket is not technology full as other rackets are marketed, and I love that. Like a manual stick shift car, you as the player control the ride. They have updated the frame with new Braid 45 technology, adjusting the angle of the fibers in the construction, but that change was minimal, if at all. The string bed was made denser, which I feel was not much different than previous models. The only difference might be that older grommet strips from those models are no longer compatible, and vice versa. Finally is the ergonomic end cap, which allegedly improves feel, but I felt the response was always top-notch on this racket. The butt cap is not rounded off like other Wilson styles and more of a sharper, beveled edge, but again, not much effect on performance unless I'm being very picky. The volley is the essence of this racket. I don't think there's a racket more suitable for net play in the market than this one here. The small head size and balance make it ridiculously maneuverable while feeling the ball completely in your hands. You can place the ball anywhere you want on the court with ease, and the heft of the racket clears your volley off the court effortlessly without your opponent getting a chance to play it. Low volleys, high volleys, overheads, backhand smashes, and the dreaded half volley are so straightforward. If you don't play much net, You probably will with this racket and have more comfort as you move forward as well. Overall, the Pro Staff 97 V13 had high scores in our Solow Sports review. It truly plays as good as it looks. The ideal player for this Federer-inspired racket as well, anyone who plays like Federer. Advanced players rated 4.5 or higher with classic grip styles from continental to eastern, and only a one-handed backhand are a fit. If you favor your forehand, slice your backhand more often than you roll it, live and die by your serve, and blanket the net, then this is the only racket that makes sense for you. Far copies are arguably in this demographic, and they are the Babolat Pure Strike VS, Head Prestige Tour, or Yonex V-Core Pro 97H, but again, nothing comes close to this classic, and when you hit it, and if you can handle it, you will agree.
Thank you guys for watching the video. We're running out of daylight, so we're gonna try to play a little bit longer, but why don't you check out some of these other videos that we have for you.